All right, guys, in today's Emini futures trading recap, what I'm going to show you is how to combine two different charts, okay? We're going to take a higher time frame chart represented here in purple, and we're going to take a smaller time frame chart represented in green, and I'm going to show you how to combine both of those charts into one crystal clear chart output that caught a huge winner in today's session. All right, let's do it. All right, guys, what is up? It's Mark here at DinoTrading.com, the world's #1 resource on learning how to trade price action. And in this video tutorial on the Emini futures, I'm going to show you a simple way to use multi-time frame trend lines, okay, to properly catch tops and bottoms in any of the Emini futures trading markets, okay? So if you guys have seen my videos before, I typically walk people through a 3-step process, and that process starts with transforming your indicator charts into clean charts. Okay, so we got to start there. All right, because I'm a firm believer in trading simplicity. Okay, when you trade the Emini futures, it's a really fast-moving market, right? If you don't have a professional chart display or something that helps you decode or demystify the price action, then you're already doing yourself a disservice. Makes sense? So anyway, with one click of my mouse, I'm going to take this chart right here and I'm going to make it look like this. Okay. Now, as some of you might know, this is called the Tbars proprietary custom chart style. It really organizes the price action in a coherent manner. I simply like to call this the clean chart. And there's a lot of things you can do with clean charts. For example, if you were trying to draw a generic trend line, it's a lot easier to do so on a T-bar chart. For example, here's a couple of pivot points. You could connect a trend line like that. Here's some more pivot points. You could connect a bullish trend line like that. And those trend lines alone were pretty easy winners in today's trading session, right? I mean, if this is all you did, you're already starting out ahead of the game. But for now, I'm going to remove all the drawing objects and we are going to squish in the chart just like this, because the whole idea for this video is to show you how to combine multi-time frame trend lines into the exact same chart, okay? And so now we're going to jump into step 2. Okay, step 2 involves applying the multi-time frame strategy to your chart. Okay, and as you can see on the screen right now, the name of this particular strategy is called Super TL. That stands for trend lines, by the way, longs. Okay, and now once I overlay this onto my chart here, what you're going to see immediately will be 2 different color-coded trend lines. In fact, let's just go ahead and do that right. Let's slap this onto the chart. Okay, watch, I checked the box here that says enabled, which means we have now turned on this multi-time frame trend line strategy. And all I'm going to do now is hit the OK button, just like this, give it a few seconds, and boom! Did you see that? Did you see what just happened there? The strategy overlaid onto your chart several drawing objects. Now let's walk through what these drawing objects are. I guarantee you guys you will understand this in 5 seconds. Okay, so essentially, guys, the purple trend lines that you see here, okay, are your higher time frame trend lines. Okay, and that's also why it gives the illusion of the trend lines kind of floating around in space, right? These trend lines are in fact being pulled from an external source, which is simply a higher time frame. For example, for all you guys that trade off of minute candlestick charts, okay, a good analogy I can give you is, say you're trading, I don't know, a 15-minute chart as your higher time frame, right? And you have that on your left monitor. And also, say you have a 1-minute chart on your right monitor. So it's a left and right setup. That would be a very similar analogy to what I'm showing you right now. Okay, so hopefully you guys understand at this point what higher time frame and smaller time frame means. And guys, what you're seeing here as the chart output, okay, all I've done is combine the higher time frame chart into the smaller time frame chart. You understand what I'm saying? So that now when you start seeing purple trend lines, you're on the lookout for opportunities. You don't take any trades, you're just looking out. And only when you see the green trend lines, then and only then, okay, once you have received the confirmation, okay, or I should say confluence from a smaller time frame chart, then and only then do you even think about taking an entry into the trade. Makes sense? So if we zoom out this Emini futures chart, you can see that, I mean, look at this move, man, right? It caught a phenomenal move all the way at the bottom of this giant move right here, right? It kind of forecasted the big 200, 300 tick move in the E-mini futures markets before the move actually happened. Makes sense? So there you have it, guys. I've shown you a quick and easy way to capture multi-time frame trend lines into your E-mini futures trading chart. And I personally feel pretty good about saying that this particular methodology and trading style is going to work on all of the E-mini futures symbols. Okay, so if you'd like to learn more about this multi-time frame trend line strategy on the E-mini futures, get in touch. Guys, thanks for watching this video. See you on the next trade.